and better improve. I'm on some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Buy me a when I'm good. I don't know. Bring me the. Me and them cannot relate. I don't know, wanna do days. Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I'm with some models and actors, we're eating off Michelin plates. Fights out the state. Quick get away. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like.
Saying this tune I wrote for you and your DJ. Play me the song to set the mood. She want the truth, it's not the proof I have behind the face. Take a break and leg it. Not a real relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds.
I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one.
Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor knows it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Now the Pacers with it. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Good on the three-point shot.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Pulls it up. A putback. It's good on the putback.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Pippen. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction. Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Halliburton, that's good.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Clock at 6. Stolen by Pippen. Now Brown. Here's Halliburton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Here's Dort. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the 2-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
from deep three-point land. And it's Halliburton missing. Thunder trailing by 3. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner with the screen. Brown outside. Indiana moving it around. He gets it in there.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I've got more than shooting in my game.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Turner. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Offside Pippen. Here's Nembhard. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Williams. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 5. To the paint. Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Holmgren wide open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 7. From the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Holmgren.
Well, Benedict Mathurin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
4 on the shot clock. Poked away. It's stolen by Jordan. And now a fast break for the Thunder. It's tipped. On the wing, Mathurin. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Pass to Toppin. Jackson in the corner. Over Holmgren. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you've got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Bertans. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Mathurin. Jackson with the screen. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Bertans. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Kept alive. Now Giddey. Goes back up. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 4. McConnell with it. Outside Mathurin. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Now here's Giddey. The teardrop falls in. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
Pass to Brown. And here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
For 3, it's stolen by Hield. Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
Wow, Buddy Hield being opportunistic on the defensive end, swiping that one away.
Pass to Holmgren. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Holmgren's got 5.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Jackson misses. It's Dort on the wing. For 3, Holmgren. No good on the last second attempt there.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thunder trailing by 3. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
With the second effort, pass to Williams. for the tie. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Back to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Outside Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Here's Giddey. They grabbed their own miss. Holmgren. Count that one. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's about determination and hustle. Chet Holmgren getting the second chance opportunity because of his work.
Halliburton on the wing. They kick out to Hield. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Pippen. And the rejection by Holmgren.
How about the 7-foot wingspan of Chet Holmgren? Send it back, young sir.
On the wing, Giddey. Misses the 3. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Brown outside. Out to Turner. Back to Brown. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
.110 left in the 3rd quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Pacers leading by 7. Here's McConnell. Now Smith. And the rejection by Holmgren. Now Bertans. On the wing, Williams. Back to Bertans. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Indiana leading by 8. And here's McConnell. Smith on the wing. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Nesmith. There's the drive. And it's blocked.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The kick out to Williams. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness this coaching staff has got to be thrilled to see from Pokusevski. You're a 7-footer. You've got all the offensive skills. Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. To the paint. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Williams. Here's Pokusevski. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 6. To the wing right side. Here's Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the defense makes Benedict Mathurin work for it, but boy, what a finish.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Mathurin attacking. A nice shot by Nesmith. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev. That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Back to Hield. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Takes a 3. Brown. Good. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now Pippen. Back to Halliburton. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Halliburton's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. For 3, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pacers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Scottie Pippen.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Back to Halliburton. Driving inside. Turner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.